like when I was doing art, one of them would be called Art Mike.
Ah,
That sort of
I
thing.
see.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, this game is so complex. I forgot how complex this game can be. We needed to get water up. I remember that.
Non-fissile uranium. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at everything that I have going on. Where did I need water? Oh, water is for cooling the nuclear power plants.
Yep.
I don't remember how much we needed.
A good few.
It's 120 per. That's what it was. Because it was an entire water pump for each of them. I remember that.
Yeah. And how many do we need? Like 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 10.
10. All right.
Yep.
And there is a puddle nearby, but there's also the ocean-ish.
Yeah. There's the ocean and the big lake, which are pretty equidistant. And about this? No, the lake's pretty low down, actually, looking at... Trying to read the topography, I think it's a bit lower. So we should probably pull from the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually just kind of right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot closer than the map made it seem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, we aren't going to need the storage facility
That's
that
alright.
we had built over there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It'll exist there. I can remove it, actually. It's probably better.
Yeah. Might as well reclaim the resources.
Yeah. Not that it's too many resources, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not, but, you know. Every matters.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Take care of the pennies, the dollars take care of themselves. That's not quite how that saying goes.
Okay. Non-fissile uranium is used to create plutonium cells.
Think, 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 think. Is there any other creature in here? No, it doesn't.
And those are used to create plutonium fuel rods. Okay, my goodness. I just need... Okay. Okay, I only have 3 of these producing, so they shouldn't ever hit the maximum, which means we should only need 1 particle accelerator.
Okay.
Oh. Flew too close to the radiation zone.
I'll get to seeing if I can map out the water pumps.
Alright. That's gonna be awkward. Build it somewhere else. Wololo.
Wololo. How much water can a pipe hold again?
600 for the largest one, I think.
Okay. Yeah, 600. So it can hold 120, 240, 480.
Did I do this?
It can hold 5 of them or 9.
Oh, it's 120 each, so
Yeah, I just did the
43,
calculation,
60,
but
40. There's 5 of them.
5, yeah, that's... I was about to whip up my calc. Calc is short for calculator.
Mm-hmm. Why is it like this? Oh. It's actually 75 per minute. I can just put batteries in it.
Did I... No, I didn't.
And again, we need a very tiny amount of some other material that's easily producible. They love doing this to me.
Yes.
Making me find a little bit of a resource we've got somewhere else.
Yeah. This is very doable. It's not that much space.
This is so doable. Section of... Are they still producing computers? Circuit boards seem to be bottlenecking a little bit. Circuit boards seem to be bottlenecking a lot. Where's circuit boards coming from? The bottom conveyor.
Does it matter if the water is backed up in this instance? For the...
I don't think so.
Okay. Hello? Am I lagging?
Yeah, I am too.
Can't put things down. That is worrisome.
Yeah, hopefully it clears out in a bit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Nope, there we go. Smoothed out.
Yay. Alright, I've got 10 water pumps set up in two pipes. And then I'll start moving them up towards the nuclear power plants. And then I'll work on things.
Ah. You know, I've just realized something.
Go on.
So our train isn't actually complete. I just need to do one thing,
Oh no.
which is add an extra freight car on the end of it.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
We were just short a freight car, so it wasn't delivering the poly whatever to the end of it.
Oh. All right.
The plastic.
Yeah.
So we weren't actually getting plastic back here.
Oh.
Which is important because we're actually kind of low on plastic.
I see. That hasn't happened before.
No, it hasn't. But I was just looking at the production line.
Yeah.
And plastic is bottlenecking us a bit.
Here's a crazy thought, alright? What about we train the water up to the... No, I'm joking. A pipe will do fine. The idea of making a train for water, though.
Yeah.
I had a thought last night, which was that I actually quite like the idea of having the power grids be separated into parts. I don't think we should do this because I think this makes it all easier. But like neat wise, like how like for fancy stuff, I think it would be very pretty to have like these power grids do that and that does that. It was just a thought, but I was like, I don't want to act on that because that seems like it's very inefficient.
Yeah. There's 2 water nodes near our main base.
Well,
one of them's tapped, but I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know either.
You set up all of those, so I don't actually know what it's doing.
I don't remember.
Oh, it is feeding one source of water a little bit over.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for making the cooling systems,
which
are completely backed up.
Alright. Nitrogen is a resource in this game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we're producing surplus nitrogen right now.
And nitrogen is it's like a cold liquid, right?
And it's usually a gas, but if you chill it down, it becomes a cold liquid, yes.
I was like, I didn't know there were like cold nodes of liquid in this world. It just were cold. I didn't... I'm like not the world's smartest intellectual man, but... Okay, now it is time to go up. Is Mars making a noodle again?
I went over there to try and find if we had surplus aluminum casing, and I just completely forgot about it because I was checking on the computers and why they weren't producing, and the reason is not enough plastic. Alright. Now, do we actually need to use the aluminum train already? And if we do, am I going to use drones for it because it's really, really far away? Aluminum's down here on ground floor. Uh-oh. Oh no, aluminum production hasn't stopped, it's just backed up.
No.
Oh my god, we have so much... We aren't using this! It's just going into a storage container that dead ends.
What are we not using?
A bunch of aluminum casing.
Oh.
There's just an entire section of aluminum casing that isn't being used for anything.
Oh.
Alright, well, that's helpful, I guess.
Oh, that made me feel a little sick.
I will soon. This aluminum has to travel a bit of a ways.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should build a train.
Train
But why
time.
isn't...
You get up here.
What is
You
happening? Why isn't the middle section built? Whatever. I don't need straight lines.
can. We prefer gay lines.
I've become heterophobic.
Those exist.
Yeah, I know. I'm one of them. Didn't I just say?
That's good.
Of course I know this man. He's me.
Okay, the water has arrived up topside, effectively.
All of it?
Well, I need to put the pumps in, but that's like very little work. It's
Yeah,
only
shouldn't have been too much vertical distance. To
no,
cover.
it's only like 2 pipes that I needed to work up because 5 can pump into
Oh.
1.
Yeah, and then it just needs to split into 5 again.
Yeah.
Later. Oh my god, I hate that I dropped that radioactive pellet on the ground and it's been bothering me ever since.
The consequences of your own actions.
Yeah. I didn't know radiation permanently altered an environment. I never watched that Chernobyl show.
I watched a show called what was it called again? That's a weird name. Haha, very funny.
Was it Chernobyl?
No, it was a show about tourism, but the tourists.
I didn't know Chernobyl got tourism.
No, it wasn't about Chernobyl. But the tourists, it was something like Dark Tourists or something, where someone like went to all kinds of locations that certain tourists would go to because it's like it's got some dark lore to it or whatever you want to call it. And there's a tourist spot in Japan somewhere where the nuclear bombs went off and stuff like that, and you can go there and have like a tourist attraction in the not radioactive anymore, but like the destroyed and abandoned locations, and then they would be like, yeah, just like do not touch any of the cars because there's dust on them, and if you touch them, then the dust like it doesn't release radiation, but the dust is irradiated. If you breathe that in, you'll basically fucking die. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that radiation stuck around that fucking long.
Oh
but yeah, sure does.
Yeah, no. I watched I forget what exactly the video was, but I watched a video that was telling a story about how like these guys went around collecting scrap metal to sell in like a former Eastern Bloc country. I forget which one it was exactly. But some of the metal they happened upon was irradiated and had been for like a couple decades, and they just picked it up and it gave them super cancer.
Oh.
And they died like 5 days later.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. There's a sort of VTuber called Uwo, or Uwo's Lab, who does some pretty interesting stuff. And at some point he showed how to make effectively a nuclear reactor with like smoke detectors and some tinfoil. And like he didn't actually make the nuclear reactor parts, but he was talking about the person that originally did that actually made it. And at some point he got arrested in his house, and you just like there was a picture of him being arrested, and you just saw that he had like all kind of skin blemishes and like
Mm-hmm.
the skin falling off and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, because fucking nuclear reactors in your backyard is not a good idea. But that was, yeah, I don't know. I'm never gonna work with nuclear stuff because I'll get demon cord or something.
Mm-hmm. Plutonium fuel rods. Okay, this produces. I'm fairly certain this should be producing near maximum capacity. No, that can't be. How fast? I looked it up. I have to be right. How fast do these produce nuclear waste? I don't remember. Are you still hooking up the water?
Yes, it's basically done. I just need to turn them on.
Well, none of them are hooked in yet.
No, that's true. I forgot.
There's no water pipes at any of these nuclear reactors.
No, I've put it like up to the back. Oh, it doesn't need to be in the back.
Yeah, it goes to the front for some reason, annoyingly.
How am I gonna do that? Am I just going to?
All production and waste goes to the same place for no reason.
Yeah. I'm going to do something funky. I'm going to make a hole in it and make them go from underneath.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
There's already a platform here that does similar stuff, but with the waste that I think doesn't need to go there anymore.
Yeah.
The waste can still go underneath it, I guess. You just have to rewire it.
That waste collection actually needs to stay there because
Okay.
I co-opted it.
All right, that's good. Can it reach over here? That would be great, but no, it can't. That's fine.
Yeah, because the waste used to go down, and now I have it going up.
Yep.
To this waste reclaiming center here.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I looked up how quickly they produce nuclear waste, so I must have done the math, right?
Is the nuclear waste
how much
being like
uranium waste we need? What was that?
Are we effectively like fixing the nuclear waste problem? Like, if we turn them on, is it not going to get backed up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I'm in the middle of building the thing that will be reclaiming the nuclear waste.
Okay.
It just needs a couple of annoying resources. I don't remember if I'm producing and supplying surplus electromagnetic control rods. That's kind of important, actually. So there's a bunch of electromagnetic control rods already here and already backed into the machines. Am I producing surplus? Or do I need to get more?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I split you here.
Well, either way, I'm going to use the thing that's already supplying the rods. I'm not going to build another rod supplier.
You go in and then move over here and then split again, I guess.
Alright. I need a very small amount of steel beams and a very small amount of heat sinks. Fortunately, we are right next to steel production, so there's probably plenty of beams I can pinch.
That doesn't look great, but
That's
honestly.
also all pipes. Oh, that's
Oops, all
fumes.
pipes.
I'm trying to remember. There's a song that's stuck in my head. I think it's a Yo-Yo Shinari song.
Mhm.
I think you might know the artist, because I think he did a bunch of Jujutsu Kaisen music.
Oh, potentially.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm like, you probably know this artist. You like that show.
I do. It's very good. So this is splitting off into 1, 2, 3. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more. Is that right? Yeah, looks like it.
That's just the association I have with him in my head, though. I don't even know if it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. The- Just a second wasn't asking for you to stop talking. It was
No.
just a second of I'm gonna YouTube this.
Yeah. I know. I'm a little sleepy still, so waking up, or while I'm waking up, I don't talk a lot usually. Is that
Well,
5?
unfortunate since we've been streaming
Yeah.
in the early mornings
Yeah.
for a while. It's
Yeah.
not this song.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now I need to do. Ooh, safety. Need to do 5 more. And then I need to figure out how well they pump. This is where I need to put more pumps. Unfortunately, I want to do less early morning stuff with you so that it's not as intrusive for our sleep schedules. However, that is a little tough to do at times because on Wednesdays, like today, I need to go to my dad at some point, and I wouldn't really be able to do later day stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we specifically went around and we were like, okay, well, this is literally one of the best times we have.
Yeah. And I don't want to be that guy that makes you wake up at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, but fortunately, it is the way.
This one? No, that's the Bleach opening.
Oh, I do like Bleach as well.
Yeah, the first Bleach opening.
Oh,
Tatsuyo Katani.
that's
Or
an
not
alright
first
song.
Bleach opening, first Blood War opening.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Slightly different, but similar nonetheless.
I think the song that I'm looking for is a collab between Tatsuya Katani and the person that I'm thinking of. Oh, is this one? Maybe? No. I'll find it one of these days.
Yeah. I was stuck with a song in my head yesterday, and one of my good friends figured out a way to help find it, so that was nice. I've done you. Oh, I have. Oh, I need to go further. I probably can't reach, can it? Can't, but that's alright.
I'm fairly certain it's a Tatsuya Katani song. Search Tatsuya. No, I just checked that song. This might be it. No, the catch for this one is bada bada bada.
Oh.
Not the right one. The catch for the song that I'm thinking of is like, welcome to the
That does. Oh, I found the irradiated part. That
See,
does
yeah.
sound familiar. Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna find it. Back to gaming.
Back to gaming. Back to. No, I'm not gonna finish that.
All right, small amount of heat sinks. God, this is a hassle. Working with plutonium reclamation. All right. Well, we're definitely producing surplus heat sinks. Because we're producing surplus of the other thing.
Yes.
Are you heat sinks? No, you're motors. Right, you're cooling systems, which means heat sinks are used to produce you.
I should have
That's
done this
rubber.
first.
Here's heat sinks. Alright, they're just coming from these two machines here. I'm gonna co-opt a couple of you guys.
Thankfully, you can place electricity poles onto the tubes so that I can just follow the tubes back and activate the pumps.
It is pretty helpful, isn't it?
Yes.
See, the problem with me not being able to remember it. I mean, not the problem with me not being able to remember it. The problem with me potentially being able to remember it is I don't know what the word is that he says. It's welcome to the something line, but I don't know what kind of line it is. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Welcome to the da line. Da 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 da. And that's the part that's really vexing me. If I remembered what kind of line he was welcoming me to, I'd be able to remember it.
No, stop that. Thank you. Oh, whoops.
This is the most slapdash nuclear reactor anyone's ever built.
Sorry about the water pipe and... Alright, water should be starting to pump that way now. I'm gonna follow it along the way to see how well it goes. This is being
Make sure it's getting in there.
Yeah, exactly. You are not being pumped through yet. Oh, there you go. Now you are.
You... Theoretically...
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I need to make 3 of these, don't I?
I'm very happy that they decided to put like the little belts that show you that water is pumping through them on the pipes themselves rather than having to open the interface every single time. Oh.
I knew I needed to make 3 of these, but I just didn't.
You are getting water. I will check up top in a moment. This is all level, so it should be fine. Now the question is this thing getting water? It is, I think.
Yeah. They shouldn't start filling with water until they're turned on.
Oh no,
Because
they are
machines
filling
can't...
with water.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah.
The reactors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was pretty sure normally they couldn't accept materials
Yes.
until you'd powered them on.
Yeah, most things do, but these, for some reason, are an exception to the rule.
Yeah. Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah. Makes it so that I don't
Right.
have to go underground to see where I need to
Yeah.
place pumps.
Right. Well, don't switch them on yet.
I'm not.
There's still things that I need to do.
All of them do seem to have water, though.
I'm producing 7.5 plutonium fuel rods per minute, or 0.75 plutonium fuel rods per minute. I need to look up how fast nuclear power plants consume plutonium fuel rods, because it won't tell us in-game. Until we actually start doing it.
Yeah.
Extremely strong radiation. Produces plutonium waste. Oh. That can also be reclaimed.
Stretch.
Okay, optimum production. No. Not energy. Okay, usage? No. Oh. It can be used as vehicle fuel.
Oh.
Music does this sound like? Darkest Dungeon.
Huh?
There's subtle, quiet music playing, and it sounds like Darkest Dungeon.
Oh. Well, I am near you, and I have a boombox. I don't think this sounds like Darkest Dungeon, but I might be playing like it might be client side.
No, I can hear it. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, but like client side, which song you're playing?
I don't think so. You were just really far away, so I was only
I see.
hearing like the low end or something.
Have you ever played the Darkest Dungeon board game?
Darkest Dungeon? No.
I've played it like twice, and it's quite fun. It's complex, but it's quite fun.
Tell me how fast it's consumed. Just, maybe if I look up the nuclear power plants, that'll tell me the consumption rate. Plutonium fuel rod. Okay, it takes 600 seconds to burn one.
No, come back. No, don't leave.
600 seconds to burn one. That's 0.1 per minute, right? Is 600 is 10 minutes. 600 seconds is 10 minutes.
Nope, I'm fine.
Right? Is 600 seconds 10 minutes? It is, right?
Yeah, yes, because 60 seconds
60
is 1
seconds
minute.
in a minute. Yeah,
and
it's
then
10
times
minutes.
10.
Yeah.
My game might have crashed.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I was standing on top of Charybdis, and it just decided that it didn't like it anymore. And that's worrying to me.
Nope, yep. I just got a timed out message from you.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So 1 per 10 minutes. This produces 0.75 per minute. What is the per minute consumption rate of 1 per 10? You just divide the amount by 10?
Yes.
Is that just, so it's 0.6
1.
per minute?
Point
Is that
1?
right?
0.1? Right?
Is it 0.1?
Yeah, because it's
0.1
divided by
per
10,
minute?
right? 1 per 10 minutes divided by 10 is 0.1 per minute. Thank you, Fix It. Your fun is wrong. I like that.
I mean, if that's the case, we have to build 75 nuclear power plants, and I don't think that's right.
Yeah, that sounds pretty rough, doesn't it? Oh, this is worrying.
I'm just gonna build 3, and if it's wrong, apparently we can just fix it, sync them.
Yeah.
It turns out that you can just fix it, sync nuclear waste.
Oh, nice.
And we've been worried about nothing this entire time.
Oh, the frames. The frames.
Okay. Well, heavy modular frames. Don't worry, those are backed up, I'm pretty sure.
I can go
Just
check.
grab them from a machine. I'm already on my way.
Okay. The encased plutonium looks a little bit like Monster. that is coming from a certified monster addict, so...
You can get 50 billion calories if you just eat a plutonium.
Tastes like sour
Set
candy.
for life, really. Yep.
Set for life. Apt. Correct.
You'll never need to eat again.
Does that mean you'll need more water?
No.
Because you're making more nuclear things.
Well, no, you'll never need to eat again because you will
Oh,
die.
right. Yeah, but do you need more water with your new
Oh,
nuclear
yeah,
power
I'm gonna
plants?
pull these up from the puddle
Oh, okay.
because it's only 3.
So we're turning uranium into plutonium and then plutonium into more power. Is that right?
Yes, and the
Cool.
plutonium also creates waste, but I'm gonna fix it, sync that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw a post on Reddit that was like, "Hey, as I was trying to search this stuff, it was like, hey, don't turn the plutonium waste into fuel, because running the machines it takes to turn it into fuel costs more power than it generates."
Oh, good. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Typical humans irradiating everything along the way.
Mhm.
I do like from up here seeing the three different locations that we're working on. I don't even remember what I was doing in the other location. I should go check that.
Like everything else, we've forgotten what exactly it was we were doing.
Yeah. What is life if not the ability to forget things you were doing?
What is life if not constant blinding confusion?
That is apt. Mm. Oh, please let me blink. Did I need to do stuff with... Oh, right, I needed to make more copper stuff, I think.
I do wish it was easier to make conveyor belt systems that didn't just inherently overlap on themselves.
Mm-hmm. What are you guys
It's
going to
like
make?
maybe if all of the manufacturer buildings just had inputs on different heights,
Mm-hmm.
that would be nice. So that we don't have constant conveyor belt overlap.
Yeah.
Completely, well, not completely unavoidable, but mostly.
So there's 0 L-clad aluminum sheets over here. We're on a deficit of iron ingots. So if I turn on some of those iron, or not iron, copper ingots. If I turn some, were those machines copper ingots that I was making? I think so. So I could turn some of those on and then pipe them over here to get rid of the deficit, even though we're not using all of it at the moment. Why are we not? Is it because these are making this happen? Yes, which is backed up at the moment. Okay. Oh, it was actually working. It wasn't doing nothing. And then you guys will be making heat sinks, but you need copper sheets. Okay, cool. So I'll pipe those in at some point. I don't remember what I was doing now, roughly. And we're doing all of this to complete phase 4 as well.
Yeah.
Do we need to turn
Yeah,
some of the nuclear waste into phase 4 components?
I think so. nuclear spaghetti or nuclear pasta or whatever.
Yeah. Nuclear pasta. It needs copper powder, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Why do I already have non-fissile uranium inside you?
Good question. I will get started on turning some copper into copper powder and some into copper plates. So that I'm not just wandering around waiting for electricities to start. How much do I need? I need...
Our power plant's turned on at some point. There was
Yeah,
nuclear waste on
I
some
think we
of them.
turned them on just to check, and then we were like, "Oh fuck, they need water," and then immediately turned them off.
Well, no, they couldn't have produced nuclear waste if we did that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 22.5 times 8 is 180. Is that correct? Yeah, that is correct.
And we'll just drop. I need some reinforced iron plates in the inventory. If you can do that, real
Yeah,
quick.
I'll do that. See where those are made. Oh. Question is, where are they made? Not how it's made, where it's made.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of iron being produced here, but those are all turned into iron screws.
Screws are probably used to make them.
Yeah. I've got some.
Right.
It's fine.
Hooray!
A lot of stuff in our inventories are just backed up. It's great.
Yeah.
Reinforced, you said, right?
Yep, reinforced iron plates.
Okay. Uploading them though.
There's exactly enough room to build all I needed. All right. Just barely. My goodness.
So you will be producing 37.5 per minute. And then I'll need... copper sheets. Oh, I can turn a number of them through a refinery. The plates. And I need 8 of them. do that. It's doable. That's not too bad.
Pump Mark 2. Doesn't get you very far, huh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How do you paint again? X. Why are you there? Okay, so these will become 6, 8. These will become copper plates or sheets. And then I need to refineries.
Alright. You should be filling with water eventually. Just have to hope that the pumps are actually getting it this far.
Oh.
That'll be plutonium production possibly dealt with.
Tasty.
But also very possibly a problem.
Yeah.
Because we might be very backed up on plutonium waste.
Oh.
Or plutonium cells. Uranium waste.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's a chance that I am underproducing nuclear power plants by a factor of 25.
Yeah, that sounds
Because
problematic.
I made 3 and we might need 75 of them.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's we'll see that we'll get to that problem when it comes to it, I suppose.
All right. Get power line to plug this into. I'll just run it through the middle of the particle accelerator. Surely nothing could go wrong there.
Definitely not.
I think.
Therefore I am.
We're ready to turn on nuclear production.
Oh. Exciting.
Yeah. Been worrying. Boy, I sure hope these things can't explode. That would be bad.
Nothing in this game has been able to explode so far, except for like
And trains have been able to hit each other.
Yeah. That's true.
All right.
Somebody give this man a true.
All right. I'm trying to remember the process that I need to do to actually start the production.
Do a little jiggy, do a little dance.
The uranium is coming in through here. Yes, you are the uranium. Okay, yeah, I just need to plug in this conveyor belt. You wanna witness this?
No, I'm gonna continue working on the copper stuff.
All right.
Good luck.
There goes nothing.
Yeah, if it explodes, I might be in the safe zone. Probably not. It's a nuclear power plant.
Right, uranium is feeding into the blenders. Blenders are producing the refined stuff.
Oh,
The
did I do them
uranium
all
cells.
wrong? I did do them all wrong.
Produce 25 per minute.
2 more. 1 more?
Consuming 20 per minute.
1 more. And then I just need to pump you directly into you.
Cool. Fuel rod production has begun.
Do the nuclear power plants make much noise?
None of them are powered on yet.
Okay.
The fuel rods themselves take a while to produce.
Yeah.
They're all around 30% construction on the fuel rods. So none of them have made it into any of the power plants yet.
How much do you need? Copper sheets. You need 22 water per minute. 22.5. That's 180. So 2 of these will do. Yes, 2 of those will do.
I'm really hoping that I also measured the amount of sulfuric acid that's being produced correctly.
Yeah.
Right? We're at nearly 80% production on the fuel rods. Ticking up slowly. Oh, so slowly.
Can I make that go underneath, maybe?
Oh, okay.
I can't.
95,
Be great.
96, 97, 98, 99. All right. That's fuel rods produced and being sent into the power plants.
Nice. We're doing it, Chief.
Whoa.
Can I fit under? Oh, I can. That's wonderful. I'll move all of these real quick.
A march of progress. Oh yeah, you can. They're producing a bunch of steam.
Oh,
I think my game's also running quiet. Yep, and they are producing nuclear waste.
Okay.
Byproduct being produced. It's going to these blenders. They are producing.
So let's you? Is it you done too? No, it's not. Okay.
And the exciting thing is going to get to see the particle accelerator activate, because I'm curious what it looks like when
Yeah.
it's running.
Well, so am I.
Here comes another batch of nuclear waste.
And I need to. What's this one? This one.
We should power on pretty soon. I need 30 more non-fissile uranium.
Oh. Why water?
Oh.
Why do you have to be? You're not deep water. Stop it.
It does power on slowly, one ring at a time.
Nice. I like that.
It's also pretty noisy.
Oh, good. Everything we create just creates so much noise.
Oh, it does slowly power up.
And then I need to run a power line.
Oh,
I suppose I could just run a power line from you.
I don't know if it automatically powers down once it finishes one cycle, or
Oh.
if it powered down because, or if it does that every time, or if it just ran low on materials. The particle accelerator is here to turn non-fissile uranium, or it's to turn uranium waste into non-fissile uranium, then non-fissile uranium into encased plutonium. Oh, and it's starting up again. And then the plutonium goes into here in order to make plutonium fuel rods. And then the plutonium fuel rods goes into these nuclear power plants to make nuclear power.
You do seem to be getting water. But the flow rate is very small, but it either works or it doesn't. That's how this works. I think it's just not getting enough lift. Oh no, it is. It's working. Are you working? You are working.
Oh,
These boots are made for working, and that's just what they'll do.
the power plants just aren't running at full capacity yet. They will be soon.
Okay. I think I'm gonna start running some of the copper machines now.
It might be that we actually should created like a slight amount of backlog.
Oh my god, look at the...
Because
Yeah?
I think the travel time on the conveyor belts is actually messing with the power plants
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. Maybe not. That doesn't make any sense.
If you look at
actually,
the
now that I'm thinking about it.
power capacity and stuff like that, we went
Yeah.
up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we're jumping up and down a bunch.
Yeah.
In a second. Oh, they're running out of water for some reason.
Oh. Did I
They
mess
should
up?
have the perfect amount of water.
Did I mess up some of the wiring? Is that it?
I don't think so. No, it's the water is constantly flowing in.
Mm-hmm.
It's being consumed too fast. Wait a second, what? I swear to Jod. Yeah, we need double the water.
Oh. Why?
It said 120,
Uh-huh. I
but
believe you.
now it says 240.
Oh. Now that is worrying. Because it's not that worrying. I'm quite close to it, so I can go. I can start working on that if you'd like. It's not that big of a problem. It just needs to double the.
Well, the pipes are already carrying their maximum water load.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I can just. Whatchamacallit? Make them. Or make another 2 lines and then. Oh, that would be difficult to. Oh.
Yeah. It's just kind of a big problem, and we're going to have a backup of a bunch of nuclear cells soon.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, they can stack to 50. We're not going to have a backup of anything.
Okay.
They produce so slowly, and they stack to 50. So as long as we can get this done fast enough, then we shouldn't have a problem.
Oh, fuck. You shouldn't be on yet.
But yeah, that is the problem we are currently running into.
Are you on still? You are on still, which is a problem. I don't need you to be on.
What is that other production facility you built out in the ocean again?
The one I'm at right now, it's for
Yeah.
copper.
Okay.
It's to refine like way too much copper.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm currently turning it into sheets.
I will get to work on the water.
Okay. I'm almost done with these sheet machines, so...
We need 10 more.
Yeah. I need you to turn on as well. We have a machine over yonder. Or not a machine, but a... Yes.
Okay. 5 of these fills 1 pipe.
Alright, I need to give you a recipe, huh? Yes, I do. Settings... Based... Based... Okay, now we are producing exactly 180 copper sheets, which I need to pipe towards home base. Right? Yeah, that should be right.
What a mess.
Mergers.
Alright, and do it again. This waterfall's gonna dry up.
what I felt. What I felt. Surely was a spark.
What did you felt?
There's a song called Waterfall by what are their names? Fish in a Birdcage. And I really like that song, but it's called Waterfall, and then they sing what I felt surely was a spark. It's a nice song.
Oh. I will take your word.
Yeah.
I believe you.
I need.
God, I keep doing that. I just jerk my mouse at the last second and it hits the wrong connector. Okay.
Do I just pipe this back? I think I do. It's not that far away.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, come on. Just barely. To wear my other jetpack. Not building close enough to power lines. Oh god, this is difficult to control.
It's a little far. It's fine.
Are you gonna build a train?
No, I was tempted to, but I genuinely don't think it's worth the effort.
Are you gonna build a drone?
No, I don't know how to do those.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna make a very long belt. How do you keep your pants up? Belt.
I've seen that interview.
Yeah.
Or the clip of that interview.
Mm-hmm. The question is, where is it? Where do I need to go? Is it that?
Default.
It's that way. Okay, copper sheets. Come with me if you want to live.
Okay. So I've got 600 going through there. Oh, that's not evenly divisible by 600 anymore.
No.
So it can feed
I
2.5.
I really just should have done a train, but oh well. It's fine.
All these on standby.
This is world's longest belt.
You could also did trucks. If you
Yeah, I
wanted to.
could have.
It's been a
It's
while
too
since
late
we
now.
did trucks.
I honestly think that trucks would also be even more problematic because it's quite a long road, and with the longer the road, the more things that can get in the way.
Yeah. did I just delete?
Guess I can just go up.
Okay.
No.
Alright, I'm just gonna completely retool how the water system is set up. Yay, I love slapdash solutions to the problem of nuclear management.
Yeah.
What the? Now then. That. I can't reach.
Oh, that's fine. Doesn't matter. I'm not a very
One short.
smart man. I thought I was at a time in my life, but I'm not.
Have I ever told you about the results of my child IQ survey?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I talk about that a lot.
I've mentioned it like twice, so it's not that much.
Literally used to be a genius.
Yeah.
Now look at me.
There's probably a VTuber persona you could make out of that. I actually used to be a genius, and then I became a VTuber instead.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm finally almost home. I should have just done a truck or hell, even a train station like I'm joked about.
Home. I mean, you definitely went fast. Like, you built the conveyor belt faster than you would have built a train.
That's true. It just looks extremely ugly, but nearly everything I've been making is extremely ugly, so.
Nowadays, aesthetics don't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
That video you
so-
sent of like the patch notes with the like all of those very well constructed things, I was just like, holy shit. that is beauty.
That's how insane people play this game.
Now the question is, where do I need those sheets to be at?
Okay. So, that can feed 2.
Okay, I think I just need the sheets to go all the way to the back over here. They need to be in here, right? Yeah. So how am I gonna...
Oh, that's useful. You can build pipes on top of pipes.
Oh, nice. That's very good. Well, I guess this is gonna be the one.
So I guess you don't actually need to do your side-by-side pipe thing. You can just
No.
build them on top of each other.
Yeah. That is correct. Another splitter. I think I'll put this one like over here. That's a merger, isn't it?
For some reason, I keep thinking of lines of "Thank goodness you're here."
Oh, I've not actually played that, but I've heard good things about it.
Yeah. I mean, when Avarice raided me last time, he had been playing "Thank goodness you're here," so
Yeah,
it's
he's
on my
speedrunning it, right?
mind. Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
how you do that.
No.
I just find the British accents they do in that game so terribly charming.
Yeah. And
Thank goodness you're here.
thank goodness you're here. Yeah. In the video game, what was it called? It's called Metaphor Refantasio. Not a mouthful at
I know.
all.
I know that one. I've not played it, but I know it.
There's a lot of it's kidding me. There's a lot of different British accents as well. So there's an individual that has, or a few individuals that have a Scouse accent, for example, which I don't actually hear a lot in like media.
Yeah.
But it makes me very happy to hear it.
So. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't view this from an aerial perspective, but I think that should be supplying water to everything.
Okay.
Not everything, half of thing.
Yeah.
Because I have more pipes to manage.
This is fine. Okay. Now I just need to put... Yeah. Where are my... There they are. So now heat sink should be getting produced, which in turn makes something else.
Okay.
Well, not yet, but soon. So now you lot should start making things. You all should start producing heat sinks. I believe.
In a thing called love.
Yep, I do. And then you go up here. Okay, so the heat sinks are being produced. What else needs to be put in? Oh, right, this is all for cooling systems, which I don't even know if we still need many of those anymore.
All right. Take a look at the, what is it? Just look at the phase 4 objectives.
Yes.
What do we need there? Oh my goodness. It's, my raid thing's working. That's nice.
Oh, nice.
Welcome back. I still don't know whether I call you Mitts or not.
How do I open?
Welcome.
How do I check the phase? I guess I can just. Yeah, how do I?
Right now, I'm involved with a bunch of tedious pipe management. I'm in my plumber training arc.
So it just needs rubber and water and nitrogen. Oh, it needs so much shit still.
Okay, and now one more merging pipe here. Both of you feed into there. That feeds into there. Okay. Now that should be providing an adequate amount of water to everything. Means I can turn production back on. I wish there was an easier way to do this, and there probably is, I just don't know it.
Oh, we need to turn...
Snap.
Encased plutonium cells... No, we need to turn... Have infused modular frames with radio control units into...
Oh,
I'll get to
haven't
working
put
on that
pumps on
later.
my stuff yet. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I haven't even powered on the water extractors yet.
Oh.
But also, I haven't even installed pumps, so, you know,
Okay.
baby steps.
I need to... get to that.
Ooh. Goodness. Provide power to everything.
Okay. Assembly director system.
All right.
Do we need... No. We need supercomputers for that. Thermal propulsion rocket. We need... Okay, we need cooling systems for the thermal propulsion rocket, as well as turbo motors and modular engines. I think we're producing modular or turbo motors somewhere.
Well, our secondary factory is built to produce one of those items exclusively.
Yes, the cooling system, which I have almost turned on. I just need water and nitrogen gas, which isn't that difficult to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thermal production, and then we have fused modular frames being worked on, but I don't know if we're using them 2 per minute. Maybe, I don't know. Uh, my brain. You know what? I'm just gonna work on the getting the nitrogen gas over. Are you being used for anything? We have a lot of modular frames. We are producing 3 per minute, which is fine, and we're not using them for anything. So that part of that is done. The fused modular frames. So now I just need to make 6 cooling systems per minute, which I think we are doing. How much are you using? 25 per minute. And you're getting...
There's so much math going on here. I'm gonna have to run back through and power all of these pumps. Yeah, I should have just built a train to move the water.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. How much does it need? I need a lot of them, so I should... I'm making 5 of them, I think. Cooling system will be 25.
What a surprise, the water goes to the same height as the other valves that I've placed.
Uh-huh. I think that's 5 of them. I don't know how much we're using or producing, so I'm going to have to calculate that again.
Did I place that valve in the wrong direction? I guess I'm just removing the valve. Wait a second. That shouldn't be there.
One of these pipes I know is just completely full, and one of them isn't.
All right.
Okay, so
Last wiring mission.
you are not
So?
full, so this one should be completely full. And how much can a pipe carry per minute? 600 meters per minute. Okay. And then it's the left pipe from this location. I might have to split off a bunch of stuff from that. And then carry it all the way over to base 2.0. I'll try to set up these pipes, and then I think I'll be done. but I do think I've made a good bit of progress. Well, we
Done with what you're doing or done for today?
for today, but that might still take a bit. So, because I need to wire a pipe, and, 2 sets of pipes and water.
Wow, exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. So this one is producing 600 a minute, and it's not using much of it. I need 25 times 5. Nope. 25 times 5 is 125, so that should be fine. Okay. So you need to be pumped off, I think. Okay, let's see how much you're producing, or using, rather. Oh, you're using it for cooling, for... What are these? Cooling systems, which we are making a lot of and in excess, it seems. Yeah. What are we making these for, though? For you. And what are you making? Turbo motors. Okay. I don't know if I heard my doorbell ring or not. Oh well. If it's important, don't ring again. Where do I need to take this? All the way over there. Oh.
All right. I think nuclear power production should be completely and consistently online.
Oh, good.
And also, this entire place is kind of radioactive.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, it was going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm unsurprised. Okay, there we go. That power line is leveling out much more evenly than it was before.
I would like to see that. Ah, yes. We have so much power.
Like it's
Almost
I am
unlimited
currently protected
power.
from radiation.
And then I need to build this.
Wait a second. Why isn't that working? I looked on the wiki and it said you could sink the nuclear waste.
Uh-oh. Can't?
It doesn't look like it.
Is the sink powered?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That is not good.
Mm-hmm. Well, well, well.
Stretch. You're still pumping up. Oh, you are.
Back. Let me land.
No.
I can't stand anywhere up here. It's so radioactive.
That is not good. Especially considering...
I can put this on. And hover above the radiation. Okay, just a second.
And then I need you to go up. Like almost directly up.
All right. Guess it's just gonna go into an industrial storage container.
Okay. We should probably make a stack of them.
Yeah, until we can completely dispose of it.
Yeah.
By making it into Fiskium.
Excuse me, Wilson Fisk, is that you? You go in there.
Da 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 da. The way you said it, it sounded like "Come on, Eileen."
You go in there. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Yep. I agree. I concur. Why can't I build you on top of that? That's very unfortunate.
What the?
What the devil?
Oh God!
Oh.
I got nuclear waste in my inventory.
Oh, that's not good.
Temporarily. And my
I'd
radiation meter just spiked.
I'd recommend against it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. There's the nuclear radiation waste storage. Okay. Now time to see... okay, it doesn't seem like it's backing up on nuclear stuff.
Okay. Good news, everyone. We're not backing up on nuclear waste.
Okay.
Put a splitter. Oh, this is not very neat and tidy.
It's not going to get it all the way there, but it's close.
How am I gonna make this tidy? That's my question. I have to. Oh, I should move that one. Now, come on, Eileen is stuck in my head.
Yeah.
How easy it is to mess someone up eternally.
So, I think different materials have different ranges for when they become radioactive.
Oh, good.
Plutonium, very radioactive.
I imagine.
Like I'm measuring the distance it takes based on how close I get to the plutonium and how close it takes when I get to the raw uranium. And it's a pretty big. I can't even approach without getting ticked.
Yeah.
So I make sure you've got your hazmat suit on at all times if you ever plan on coming up here.
Not
Not that you would ever take it off.
Yeah.
There's no reason to.
Sleep in your radioactive hazmat suit. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Okay.
Where was the pipe?
It does say it only consumes 0.1 per minute. Okay. Ooh. Oh, my heart rate has stabilized.
That's good. What's the good news?
So I don't need 75 of them if we're producing at full capacity. I only need 7.5 of them.
Ah, hey, that's a lot
I
easier.
was looking at the wrong decimal point.
Oh, thank the heavens.
Yeah. But anyways, it's not producing at full capacity anyways, so... the problem is the same water consumption with the other one. Because I guess when you just construct a nuclear power plant, it tells you half of the amount of water you need just for funsies. Just to be a little goofy troll.
Uh-huh. I've got some weird news as
you
well.
only need 120 water.
Nitrogen goes up without pumps.
Didn't I ask if that's what happened? You said
yeah,
no?
but well, yes, it does, but it also goes down without pumps. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. So it's not. It's both lighter and heavier than air, right? If it goes up and down.
It's just freestyle with nitrogen, I guess.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Because I've made a pipe that goes like directly up and it reaches the top without any pumps.
Who knows how nitrogen works?
It might just be a bug in the game, but and now I need to bring water over here, and then we've got cooling systems running at how many per minute? 6 times 5, so 30 per minute. I don't know why we're making 30 per minute, but we'll have cooling systems running. And then within time, we'll get the thermal propulsion rocket as well, because we are also making turbo motors. We just need to work on modular engines, which is actually very easy to make. It's motors, rubber, and smart plating, which is genuinely the easiest part to make out of all of these. So then we'll have one of phase 4 complete, finally, even though we started it 8 years ago at this point. Okay. Now I just need to get water up here. And this is not going to look nice. Oh, actually, maybe it is, actually. Never mind. It will. Because I can just
Maybe it will look nice.
I can just put things on top of each other. Mostly. The pipes, I mean. And then you go like that. And then you go like that. Yeah, this doesn't look as bad as I worried it would.
I'm trying
Where is
to
the closest
remember what the
water?
shortcomings of Factory 2.0 is.
Do I bring water from there? I guess I could. How much do I need?
Right, we needed aluminum over here to create a bunch of stuff. That's why we were making the big aluminum thing. Right, this was to create thermal propulsion rockets. That's what this factory was for.
Yes, we're almost done with thermal propulsion rockets. Yeah. So you should start worrying about something else. No, we are.
Close is a relative term.
We are. Because I'm working on the cooling systems. We already have turbo motors and we have fused modular frames. So the only thing that we
do
like,
not have fused modular frames.
we
Well,
have
not over here.
no, not over here, but we have them being made, and they are in
Yeah.
access at the moment. And I think they are producing enough to actually work with the thermal propulsion rockets, as long as we only make 2 a minute.
Yeah. I mean, like over here we already have the setup for it. Is
Okay.
the main thing.
Mhm.
Like this side setup is a fully independent fused frame producer.
Okay.
Oh.
And the modular engines are very easy to make. So if you want to start working on the fused modular frames, you can. Time to colonize this puddle. Please tell me there's enough space. Oh, I don't have enough materials. Luckily, I'm close to base. Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. That stuff just needs the aluminum casing. And it makes radio control units. Still needs motors and cooling systems. Is this the motor production? It is. Rods and rotors. Stators and AI limiters. Just steel pipes and quick wire. Just copper sheets and quick wire. Why is this one just set off to the side? It's not connected. Did I just forget to connect it? Okay. Those are producing the control rods, which are then feeding into here. Oh, right, I made this confusing, but it looks pretty. That's what it was.
I see. How much is this producing? Oh my god. Our power boost went from like 500,000 or whatever to, or from 5,000 to like, nope, 500 to like 4,000. There we go. I can do numbers.
What the? Why is that there? Oh no, that's the copper sheets. I touched a conveyor belt and it almost killed me.
How did it kill you? What?
As in I got extremely disoriented. And
Oh,
I was
right.
like,
The real you. Yeah, yeah. That
yeah,
makes
killed
sense.
me in real life.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. You know, we need a bunch of little bits and bobs over here. I need to be getting screws. Screws will produce rotors. And that feeds back into there. Okay. I need screws. I need quick wire. I need steel pipes. I don't really have surplus quick wire, though.
We can make some because we have a lot of deuterium, I believe. That we just aren't using yet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we do have about 260 deuterium that is currently unused.
Mm-hmm. No.
Let's get this over here. Just pump
Why
it up
are...
to the top
How are you
floor.
doing this? How are you getting up here? Okay, you're not getting up there, right?
How much wire do I need? 70 per minute. 140 per minute. 218.75. Do we have alter? We can. Okay. I don't think we have surplus. Well, I mean, we do have surplus copper now, because you're producing 50 bazillion.
I'm not
whatever,
producing all of it
on
yet,
your
but I can.
Offshore copper
Yes.
supply. Yeah.
Yep. It's all, most of it is turned off, but whenever we need more copper, we can go get them.
Yeah. Yeah, because it is possible to make more efficient quick wire by combining quick wire with copper, and it consumes a ton of copper. Is the main thing.
No, if you got like 48, I think it's, oh, sorry, my bad, 46 of those things, 8 of which are used.
Yeah. It's just kind of, you know, it's a lot, because 1 deuterium ingot produces 5 quick wire, but you can make fused quick wire, which is 1 deuterium ingot and 5 copper for 12. So
impressive.
It's a bit more than double, but it takes 5 entire copper.
Yeah.
And also, I don't really want to pipe copper all the way over here.
No, you don't. I can tell you out of experience, you don't. All right. Cooling systems are being produced. We are producing 630 per minute up here.
What is our current copper load? Negative. Got it.
I can turn some more
also,
of them on next time.
Rubber is negative here somehow.
Oh. Do we have more rubber locations going? Did I not update the rubber being put in? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that probably happened. We started producing more rubber and then didn't update the sign.
Yeah, probably.
The amount of rubber currently being produced is unknown.
Yeah, that's problematic, honestly.
But probably more than we're consuming. It's whatever. Okay, 60. Okay, just a second.
Guess I'll just move it into a big crate for now.
It's 218.75, right? My math isn't failing me, right? Yes, it is 218.75. that's 120, 180, 240. And it's good enough.
Oh, that's the great. No, stop that. Merger. Oh, these are not.
Yeah, that's fine.
Merger.
And acquisitions.
Okay.
Okay. So 240. So this one, just for the sake of getting exact, perfect numbers. Just a second. 38 point. .75. I've forgotten the math again. Right. That's 140. This becomes 218.75. 218.75 is just okay. Basic arithmetic's beyond me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that calculator.
Calc. Okay, once you're done here, you should be good.
18.75 minus 180. Yes. 38.75. Okay, good. Now then, that is 218.75, obviously. Okay. Let's wire you bad boys up. Okay. That's 12, 36. 36 plus 7.5. 5. 43.5. Okay, updating the sign. I'm consuming 43.5 Caterium. Was it 38.5? Was that the number I was saying?
I believe so.
Okay. 220.9. 20.98. I think that's correct math. All right. So there we go. That's one small step.
What are we making here?
This is making AI limiters. AI
Oh.
limiters are going into here to make electromagnetic control rods. But I still need steel pipes for this to make stators to make the magnetic control rods. Then the control rods are going into here to make motors. They're combining with the rotors that I still need screws for.
Oh.
And that'll make motors, which will then go down to ground, not ground floor, but main floor. And then the motors go into this portion of the machinery, and that is half of the turbo motor production.
Okay, yeah. All right.
You still need radio control units and cooling. Well, you were doing the cooling systems.
The cooling systems are done.
Okay, so cooling systems are done.
30 per minute.
Radio control units, you were also doing those? Are those done?
I have not done those. I have not started on those either, but I can do that next time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh no, you were doing this thing, the crystal oscillators.
Yes, I have finished the crystal oscillators. I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we just need aluminum casing for stage 2. Stage 1 is complete. Stage 2 still needs aluminum casing, but that's piss easy. Motors are nearly done. I just need screws and steel pipes. And cooling systems are done. Where's cooling systems? Where's the
very top floor
for cooling systems? Top
floor? There's a chest for them as well.
Yeah. Okay then. But yeah, if you are done for today,
yes,
then that will be where we.
Yeah. Next time I'll start working on something. I think you wanted me to work on radio control units.
You to what?
Radio control units you're not doing yet?
Something like that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out next time. It's fine. We're getting there. We're actually doing stuff.
Yep. All right.
Yep. All right. Have a good rest of your day, Barley.
Yep.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. That's that. Close this. Quit collab. Yeah, cool. Oh, there's a button there too. Right. So, hello chat. I will not be doing a stream for at least the rest of the week. I might be doing one. No, I probably won't be doing one Monday because it's Easter, and I will do stuff with the fam, like real fam. Tuesday, I might be doing stuff with Kaylee again. And Wednesday, of course, I'll be doing this again. I might do. No, I can't do a stream Monday evening either because I'm busy. I very might do a stream Sunday evening, but I'm not too sure about that yet. We'll see. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you for joining, and see you around.